We live in an electrical world.
When we get hit by about 50 to 100 strikes of lightning every second, we're talking about billions of strikes a year.
How does such a huge amount of electrical charge build?
Inside the cloud, we have to have vertical motion, and that vertical motion is bringing water particles and ice particles in contact with each other, and they're shedding electrons. It's much easier for the ice to shed the electrons than it is for water. And so ice will become positively charged, and the water will become negatively charged, and the ice then will be lighter and go to the top of the cloud and become a positive anvil, and the negative ions in the water and the grapple will kind of be at the base of the cloud, creating a very strong negative charge at the base of the cloud.
The different charges can create different types of lightning.
The negative bolts are coming from the base of the cloud, and they'll be hitting the ground.
While up at the top of the storm, which can be over 50,000 feet, even more powerful positive bolts can form.
Now, there's a couple of reasons why these are so much more dangerous. One is that for the lightning bolt to overcome the insulating properties of the air from the top of the cloud, it has to have a much higher voltage and much higher charge for it to come across that distance.
These strikes carry an incredible amount of electricity.
Oftentimes the positive bolts are about 10 times more powerful. They last about 10 times longer than the negative strikes. A negative stroke of lightning will have about 30,000 amps, whereas a positive stroke will have about 300,000 amps. We're talking about millions of volts.
And a positive stroke is the most likely to take you by surprise.
These bolts out of the blue are coming from the top of the cloud, and they could go anywhere from 5 to maybe 7 miles away from the core of the storm. And so you might not be experiencing clouds or even rain at the time when a lightning bolt could come down and make contact with you or the surface near you.
The danger from lightning comes from both the electricity and the intense heat.
The thing is that lightning is super hot. It's anywhere between 15 to 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit when the bolt comes down. Now, keep in mind that the surface of the sun is 10,000 degrees. Admittedly, the interior of the sun is about 27 million degrees, so it's not hotter than the sun itself, but it's hotter than the surface of the sun.
Both elements carry their own dangers.
For example, if it hits a transformer, the heat is not going to be that much of a factor on the transformer, but the electrical current will blow that transformer up. Now, when we as human beings get hit by lightning, we suffer from both of the impacts. We suffer from the heat, we get burn marks on our bodies, but there are neurological issues that can develop from the electrical capacity coming through your body. And so you can do nerve damage, brain damage from the electrical aspect as well. So for the human component, really both of them are very debilitating for us because we can get damaged by the heat and by the electrical current.
On average, we have 3 deaths and dozens of injuries every year due to lightning. Can you be safe?
We've got a pretty good understanding of lightning these days, and so we know how to protect against it. So if you're in a modern building, odds are that it's going to be grounded, and a modern commercial structure, or even modern homes that are grounded, are very safe places to be.
But you still need to take precautions.
We say that houses are a safe place to be, and they are, but there's some places that you want to avoid in a home. For example, you don't want to be in a shower during a lightning storm because the lightning could hit the home, get to the pipes. Water's also a good conductor, so you could end up getting electrocuted while you're in your shower.
There truly is no safe place outdoors during a lightning storm. So if you can't get inside,
a car is a very safe place to be because there's a metal cage around you. It creates what we call a Faraday cage. And so it might be very loud if you get hit by a bolt of lightning in the car. You'll be safe from the heat and the voltage of that lightning bolt.
We do live in an electrical world. With knowledge and awareness, we can all raise our odds of staying safe during storm season.